What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as MentalHealness, and welcome to another episode of Dear Mental Healness, the call-in series, where I read subscriber voicemails and I break down their stories and answer their questions from my voicemail, which will be given throughout the video. Today's caller says she has been in an on-off relationship dynamic with her narcissistic person, her covert narcissistic person, for almost 30 years. This is, there's some religious things going on, y'all. It is, stay tuned. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna play the voicemail, then I'm gonna come back and break it down, y'all. Thank you. Yo, so welcome back, y'all. Nice woman. But I'm gonna play the voicemail. It's about 3 minutes long. Then I'm gonna break it down, y'all. So thank you.
I think this is great. You could even charge a little bit for it. I'm sorry. Hey, my name is Sarah, and my story is odd for certain. It's odd. I'm 54 now. I met someone when I was 26, so I've known him for 30 years. And he pretended to be Christian. And so when I met him, and for the first very long time, we never had sex. In fact, we've never had sex since, or ever. But for 8 years, it was a back and forth. I didn't know what was going on. I believed he was a Christian, so I thought we were doing the Christian no sex thing. But the yank around and the craziness of it all just tore me up, tore my mind up.
Ups and downs.
Made me obsessed with someone I was only okay with. But then we got married, and we still didn't have sex. This was 8 years in, and we still didn't have sex. And then about 6 weeks into that, I realized nothing was going to come of it. I realized it was all a sham. I didn't have understanding, but I knew it was a sham. So I pushed for a divorce. Of course, he was fine with that until the hoovering half a year later, where he acted like it meant so much to him, the marriage certificate and all that. So that happened. I moved away a few times. It was just a back and forth for 30 years. Constant, just you can imagine. But he was a covert narcissist. So he looked very acceptable. He certainly had money that I would spend. That, I'm sure, kept me there longer than I would have stayed, normally. But then, there was, so now, 30 years later, there was a final discard. It was the nightmare of my life. I saw the second heaven. Like, I saw demons, I saw strong men. They were running around everywhere, and I saw him as a succubus. Lord gave me so many visions and so much understanding at that point, finally. I guess I was able to understand then, or able to want to understand then. And so now I have moved. That was in Georgia. Now I'm in Colorado going to a Bible school, which I love. But the connection that we still have is that he pays, and he's going to pay, and he's going to keep on paying. And he's going to keep on paying. No. But there's still that tie, if you want to call it that. But so I've done a lot of work on forgiveness, but I'm not sure how to go as deep as I need to truly know that I'm clean of it. Of course, after the discard, there was a lot of spirit spouse activity in my dreams, and I'm finally understanding that it was him. What do I do? How do I restart my life? How do I get back into life? How do I trust anyone? How do I care about people? All right, thanks, Lee. Thanks so much. Honestly, you could charge for these to guarantee that we could actually get a response back. No one would mind. All right, thanks so much. I love your channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I got chill bumps listening to that one, y'all. Literally, I literally got chill bumps. Goodness, that was a powerful story to me. Goodness gracious. It's hot in North Carolina. But stay tuned for the breakdown, y'all. So, welcome back, y'all. So, almost 30 years of back and forth, which can be, 30 years is a long time. I'm 38 years old, so it's like 8 years younger than me, but like so one way that I noticed that a lot of narcissistic people get into your life is because you trust them, and how the narcissists build trust. They are around you. Longevity in your life can be a way that narcissistic people build trust. Another way that they can build trust is they are around your family or your friends in situations like this. Your friends co-sign this person. Your friends know this person, or they've been your friend. They could have been your friend for an extended period of time. And guess what? Because you trust your friends, you expect this person to be cool with you. You expect this person to be there for you, be nice with you, and things of that nature. So that's a way to get narcissistic people to trust you. Guess what another way is? Religion. You should have said he faked being a Christian to get you. A lot of narcissistic people will become whoever they need to be to get you to be in a relationship dynamic with them, to get you to be in a space with the relationship space with them. So he pretended to be Christian. You see what I'm saying? In this scenario. So the thing that kind of got me back and forth right here, because you said you married him, y'all been knowing each other for a long time, but there was no sex. So I'm not saying, so in these situations, do you run into some asexual narcissistic people? Yeah, you do run into some narcissistic people who don't care about sex. They're asexual. They're fine with not sleeping with anybody. But sometimes you run into the narcissistic person that could be, homosexual. You could run into the homosexual in the closet narcissistic person who doesn't know what they have going on. I'm not saying this person was gay or was gay, but 8 years, 30 years, no sexual contact, getting married, 6 weeks into marriage, there's no sex. I just feel like right there, you see, they could be using you in the situation to hold up a particular image. I'm not saying that the person was gay. They could have just been asexual or something like that. And y'all, there's nothing wrong. Y'all. I respect everybody's pronouns. What if you identify as? This is a LGBTQIA friendly channel. Be you. But I was just saying, it's just like no sex all this time. It just lends to either being asexual or not be interested in sex, or they're getting it from. They could be getting it from somewhere else, or they could be in the closet. You just never know in this situation right there. But the back and forth, the on and off type of dynamic that happens in this relationship is how you get addicted to these people. You see what I'm saying? Because you said that there's nothing. I was like a person I really didn't really like or whatever. But like, I guess he had money or whatever. That's positive characteristic, positive trait in some narcissistic people is the financial. But the ups and downs or what keep you bonded to narcissistic people. The ups and downs or what keeps you trapped in these toxic relationship dynamics, these toxic spaces. You know what I mean? That's what happens a lot of times, y'all. The ups and downs keep you here. The back and forth keep you here. It just does that, y'all. It gets you bonded to this person over an extended period of time. You said you got married, got divorced, and then they hoovered you 6 months later saying, "Oh, you meant everything to me." But like, I'm gonna be interested to see how he explained the lack of sex situation. I'd be interested to see what the real truth of that matter is right there. And no, I'm not saying that all narcissists are homosexual or bisexual, y'all, because people take it to that level right there when I say stuff like that. No, but you describe him as a covert narcissist, which a lot of people are, especially in the religious community. The covert narcissists build up these good reputations, or typically, they have this good outer image, this good presentation for you. So if I present like a good person, you think I am a good person. So I get you. You trust me. You see what I'm saying? If I have a good reputation, you trust me. That's how I get into your life. You know what I mean? You trust the grass over there because it looks safe. But you step into it, it's got ticks all in it. The ticks just bite you. The ticks are biting your legs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I know you said you are a religious person, so sometimes God do be sending you signs. Sometimes God sends you signs in your dreams. Hey, look, go ahead, Sarah, go and give you a dash of dreams right here, a little dream right here. God working His magic made you see Him for who He really is. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't get super religious or spiritual or whatnot, but sometimes God be sending you signs. You gotta be ready to receive them. Sometimes you receive them in your sleep, But the final discard, like I tell this to people all the time, the final discard is up to you. The final discard is up to you and how you handle things. It's up to you to get rid of this person. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens a lot of times. The final discard is on you. It falls into your lap. It falls into where you have going on. It does that right there. But you also, like I said, the alimony or whatever, You said he pays, so that keeps you attached to him. I don't necessarily think you have to talk to him, the alimony part. But you said you're working on forgiveness. I know you said you want to learn how to trust people again, care about people. I don't think you ever stopped caring about people. I don't think that, just from hearing your story, it doesn't sound like it's in your nature to stop caring about people. It's just like sometimes you care about the wrong person, or you care about the wrong person, and it makes you not trust everybody else. You're like, I trusted this person because he presented as a Christian. He said the right things. He did the right things. He had this good image, and then behind the scenes, he ended up being the devil. You see what I'm saying? But I always tell people to give yourself some space and some grace, because I know you say you're working on forgiveness. The first person you have to forgive is yourself in these situations. Because a lot of times people get into these toxic relationship dynamics and you start to beat yourself up because you don't know what's going on, because you don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean? You start to beat yourself up and you think, like, God, did I miss the signs? You start questioning your faith sometimes. You start questioning things. I'm not saying you question your faith, but some people start questioning their faith. They start questioning their belief system. They start questioning, they don't start trusting people. Like, you have to forgive you first. Before you can forgive anybody else, you have to forgive you first. You have to love you first. You have to trust you first. All that, you can give all that to God. You can put it into God. You can throw the trust and love into God. But you also have to trust you and love you first. Forgive yourself. Give yourself the space for the situation and the grace to forgive yourself for what you did not know. You didn't know who this person really was, but now you know. Now you heal. Now you've released it. Now you pray. You lean further into your faith. If you're watching this and you're not a religious person, lean further into yourself. Lean further into your community. Lean further into your family. If you're religious, lean into God. Lean into Him. You gotta lean into God. Lean, y'all. Lean, because you have to trust yourself first. Trust yourself. Love yourself first. Love yourself more. Love you more. Love yourself more. You know what I mean? You got a lot of life left to live. You got to live it to the utmost quality, the highest quality ever. You know what I mean? Continue on your faith journey. Like I said, trust yourself to get out there. If you want to find love again, find love again. You got time. Trust me. The way the world goes, you got time out here. Just trust people. Just trust yourself. Ask questions. Set boundaries. And if it doesn't feel right, if you feel like God is sending you a red flag, then you listen to the red flag, y'all. Don't fight your intuition, because sometimes your intuition is God just saying, "Hey, look, this ain't it right here." It's God saying this ain't it. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. If you want to call in and leave your voicemail, I had a lot of people calling and trying to get in contact with me. This number is not for the contact. Yeah, I do one-on-ones and stuff over Zoom, but this number right here is specifically for the voicemail. You leave a voicemail and whatever, and I can break it down like this. I get a lot of them, but I try to do as many as I can, y'all. The number is 855 HEALNES, HEALNES, 1 S. 855 HEALNES. That's 855-432-5637. I can't repeat that, y'all. Anyways, y'all, look forward to leaving your voicemails, breaking down some stories. The self-love brand is available. I wore this shirt because you are resilient. I'm resilient. I love me. It's a self-love brand. I love me. I'm resilient. Stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe for more, y'all. See you next time. MentalHealness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Thank you for watching my video to the end. I'm super eternally grateful for every single one of you. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so we can help reach more people, help more people, and things like that. The self-love brand is available. I love me. The self-love journal is available as well. Links in the description of every video I do. If you haven't already as well, look into joining the channel memberships for behind the scenes perks, priority responses to comments, and things like that, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.